So, I wanted to make this video for my health nuts out there, people with autoimmune diseases, people that follow me not for dentures, but for autoimmune or anything else. So, I've been trying to keep you guys up to date, but in shorts of what's going on with me medically. It's something new, I swear to God, every month. It's actually really annoying. By the way, I forgot my freaking necklace, my diamond cross necklace that my husband got me at the sonogram place. I gotta go there tomorrow and get it. I'm not sure when you guys are going to get this video, but either way, I got to get it Tuesday. So you may get it Monday night or Tuesday. I don't know. But anyway, I wanted to update people. If you guys are new to my channel, what's up? I am Heather. I keep forgetting to do my intro. I've been on here for 4 years. I do dentures, autoimmune, medical, anything. Even if you're confused about some things you're going through yourself, you can email me anytime. My email is always in the description, sometimes in the comments. And I'll research anything. Because one, I like research. People ask me why. When it comes to me personally, a lot of people freak out when they hear news about they're diagnosed with something. Me, one, it gives me relief that I know what's wrong with me. Two, I can figure out how to make my life better now. So I don't have to suffer anymore with whatever I was going through. So when it comes to my thyroid, I've been struggling with my thyroid since before I had Thomas. Unfortunately, when you have doctors where I live, upstate New York, well, it's really central, they can see you have things wrong, but they don't diagnose you and they ignore it. Because I was looking at my blood work and I'm like, dude, I've been in hypothyroidism since before Thomas was born. And he's almost 14, guys. That's like mind-blowing itself. But a lot of my symptoms lately have been more severe. Like my brain fog, I can't catch words. Or like I'll know the word, but I'll just forget altogether. It's crazy. I keep getting, like my voice keeps going, or my throat gets really raspy and insane like now. And the left side of my throat hurts. So people are getting it confused. Right now I have thyroiditis is what it's called. When your thyroid swells, it's been like that for 5 years or 6 years now. And again, my primary was not given the information to my autoimmune doctor, even though he's not an endocrinologist. But a primary doctor can diagnose this stuff and treat it if it's mild. If it's severe, they need to go to an endocrinologist. But he was unaware. And he was like, Heather, this is thyroiditis. And he goes, because I told him, like, I think it's Hashimoto's by now. Because it develops. You can have hypothyroidism without Hashimoto's. Now, when you have scleroderma, lupus, stuff like that, you can get Hashimoto's with it. Depends. And because, sorry guys, my throat's like really annoying me. 1 second. I hate when my voice gets really raspy. It's usually at nighttime, which is annoying. A lot of people don't know thyroid information stuff, which I researched a lot of everything. So when I was talking about thyroid cancer, that's the nodules. I've had nodules for 8 years. They don't always turn cancerous. They don't. But I'm assuming because, well, they didn't diagnose shit with me for thyroid for the last decade and a half, which is the only reason why I miss living in New York City is, like, I was born and raised, is because they had better doctors. By far. And now I have this crap. So, I've seen an endocrinologist. What annoys me is that my primary, I told her I wanted to see a specialist, and she sends me to an ENT. ENT is not a thyroid specialist. It's an endocrinologist. ENT doctors can biopsy a nodule, but that's as far as they can do, which is pointless. Why have 2 doctors? That's like sucking me dry of things that I don't need to pay for when I could just see 1 doctor. And I specifically even told them I do not want a doctor from the facility I go to anymore. No more. No more Bassett doctors. No more. Because nobody diagnoses me. They see me to get that $150, $200 per visit, but they do nothing to help me. I'm not doing it anymore. So it's like I want a referral. I want to go to Albany. Because I go to Albany endocrinologists. Not Albany Med, but they have an actual Albany endocrinology building. So I'll go there and pick their brain and show them everything. Because I come prepared, man. I come prepared with every single blood test ever done, every single sonogram information, everything you want to know, I give it to them. So I've seen endocrinologists not only to biopsy because the sonogram shows that my right nodule is fine. Nothing's wrong with it. It's the left side where I'm getting my loss of voice, constant sore throat. Like, it's a lot of symptoms, but it would indicate that. So 2 of the nodules are moderately suspicious of cancer. The one that's by the vocals is highly suspicious. So they have to do the biopsy to figure out which cancer, blah, blah, blah. But my main concern is not the thyroid cancer because it's treatable. They're eventually probably going to take out my thyroid, no joke. Because between hypothyroidism, me having problems for a long time, I'm tired of the damn brain fog too. And when I went to go do an echo for my heart and they said it was fine, yeah, it's because my thyroid was causing it. Found that out today too. It's aggravating that I go to doctors, my insurance pays all this money for them not to help me. So people are like, oh, I was confused with cancer and hypothyroidism. Yeah, the nodules is the cancer part. So hypothyroidism is the thyroid itself. And it shows hypothyroidism. But I've had it for so long without being diagnosed, it can go to Hashimoto's. Hashimoto's, again, very common in the scleroderma community and lupus community. So it's very common, which is another reason why I gained weight. So my primary, you think should feel like crap, constantly bugging me about how I need to lose weight, trying to shove diet pills down my throat, and Ozempic, and all this other crap. And I'm like, no, I want to find out what's causing it. Because I'm a usual stupid skinny person. Like, I am stick figure skinny, and I'm gaining weight, and I want to know why. And she's constantly putting me down because I gain weight. I can't control what's going on. I can't. So we found out today why, obviously. Well, yesterday. And so it's definitely underactive thyroid. And with all my autoimmune I had most of my life, it kind of makes sense. It happens, bro. It really does happen. Shit happens. So even when you're undiagnosed with whatever thyroid condition, it can happen slowly over time for a few years. But 14 is just neglect and horrible medical malpractice situation. Like, it's not okay. Like, I'm swollen so bad because it also causes that. By the way, for my autoimmune patients out there, if Plaquenil doesn't work for you like it didn't for me, that med was useless. My son has JRA, juvenile rheumatoid arthritis. He was put on sulfasalazine, worked beautifully. So I asked my autoimmune doctor, I'm like, hey, I don't want to go back on Plaquenil. It's garbage. Can we try sulfasalazine? It worked great for my son. Can we try it for me? He goes, yeah, we'll give it a shot. And usually Plaquenil, sulfasalazine, meds like that, it takes 3 months so you can see symptoms, like, get better. Within 3 weeks, my blood tests were showing, they didn't believe me. I can feel it in my body when it starts to get better. I felt it. I was like, do the blood work. I'm telling you, my SED rate went down, thank God, and my CRP went down. And sure enough, boom. And my thyroid has been swollen for 5 months, 5 years. And last time I did a sonogram, it was 6 centimeters. Each thyroid, well, the thyroid itself, is shrunk down to 5. So sulfasalazine makes a difference. It actually is probably what stopped my fire feeling and all that stuff that I was going through for like 8-9 years. That went away. I can sleep now without a fan at night, unless it's freaking hot for a normal person. But my night sweats is because of my thyroid. Everything I'm going through is because of my thyroid. So, like, I'm going to tell you guys, so I'm blue in the face. Be your best own advocate. Because I know I was one of you guys, man, where you trust your doctors. You're like, okay, cool. Okay, cool. I was just a yes person for so many years that when you get so much bad wrong with you and so much misdiagnosing of everything, then you're like, all right, no. We're now going to do it my way. So I research. I hold my own. I give respect to get respect. I don't lose my shit, even though I have every right to sometimes. Like, come on, 46 pulmonary embolisms, really? And then you're going to tell me, oh, I had a feeling that's what's wrong. Well, if you had a feeling, why wait till I almost die on my son's birthday? Like, no. So, she originally didn't want this sonogram. She's like, oh, you don't need it. I'm like, no, I do. My voice keeps going. I wake up in the morning, have no voice. Something is wrong. Something is actually wrong. My vision's gotten really bad, too. It's weird because I normally have zero peripheral vision, but what I look at is clear. Not anymore. My husband was like, babe, you need glasses, bruh. It's bad. I see my eye doctor soon anyway. I'm going to talk to him. Because at this point, I can't see much in front of me. Like, when you have subtitles on the TV, I can't see them anymore. I can't even... So I was literally 3 feet from my husband's prescription bottle. Not even 3 feet. It was like 1.5 feet. We were sitting on the bed. The end table's right there. I couldn't even see anything. Anything. Nothing on the bottle. It's just blur. That's insane. Also from the thyroid too, by the way. So if they just... And it's rough because the medication that they would put me on would interact with some of my other medication, which sucks. And it's hard. You gotta not take calcium foods and stuff like that. Your thyroid, you guys gotta understand, is the hormones that your body gives out, which I knew something was wrong. I had them do blood tests and stuff to figure out what the hell's going on with my hormones. And I saw so many different changes in me. Like, I knew something was going on. So stick to your guns. Do what you need to do. Protect yourself. Because the only person going to look out for you is you. So when people ask me, why do you research? Does it give you anxiety? I'm like, no. It gives me anxiety not knowing what's wrong. It gives me anxiety that I could die tomorrow. Because my doctors are ignoring me. And not doing their damn job. I'm so stressed out by their crap. And like, I have so much more other shit going on in my life. Between other family members having cancer. And me having to take care of everybody and everything. And I have 9 autoimmune diseases. The chronic pain I deal with. I'm having a problem with my foot. I can barely walk. Like, every time I feel like I take 1 step, I end up taking 2 steps back. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. It's frustrating as hell. So, I wanted to make this video clear up to people what was going on. Because I don't think they saw all my shorts to see it. Which usually happens. People pick and choose what they want to watch. So if I just make 1 video, or maybe it'll help somebody out there. Stick to your guns. Do your research. And don't let the truth and what can help you scare you. Not knowing should make you more nervous. Because when you don't know what's going on, you're going through some crazy symptoms. Like, I don't want to go through thyroid storm. I'll die. Anybody would if they go through thyroid storm. I don't want to go through this crap. And it's crazy that for years I have been. And I just suck it up and deal with it. Because I trust my doctors. Well, I don't anymore. That ship sailed a long time ago. So, actually, that ship sailed when I had 46 pulmonary embolisms. Now I don't take anybody's word for anything. I'll find my own word. I'll find out what it is. So me knowing what it is, and now I just need to do the antibodies test to confirm Hashimoto's. And, you know, you can't get into doctors immediately, especially new patient. So I have to wait for that. There's a lot I got to do. But I just want to keep you guys informed what was going on. Nodule issues, nodule cancer is not the same thing as a whole thyroid. You know, sometimes it's just nodules. It could be nodules and thyroid. It could be nodule with thyroid and like liver. It could be just all over your body. Depends on how late they are. But I've been having them do a sonogram every year, every couple. Well, this one was 1.5 years apart from the other one. So, found out pretty close to it. But the sulfasalazine is making a big difference with swelling. Like I used to, when I swallow, I would feel something sticking in my throat. I don't feel that anymore. So I know sulfasalazine is doing its job. Which doesn't even say it helps thyroid either. It did for me. So sometimes the medication can work so much better for you than most people. I never have that good luck. So thank you for that. Thank you for Thomas, this freaking rheumatologist, for putting Thomas on it, for me realizing if it works for your immediate family, like mother, father, kids, if it's your immediate family and it works super well for them, then chances are it's going to work really well for you. So that's why I did it. That's why I requested it. That's why I'm on it. And that's why it saved my life. Sulfasalazine saved my life, guys, in so many ways. And that's going to be a whole other video because there's so much that it does. It even shrinks cancer, which I thought was insane. But for thyroid cancer anyway, not all cancers. But that's going to be, again, a whole new video. Give you guys the information and facts. And anybody who struggles like I do, I hope it helps. I love you guys. Later.